too much, I'ma do the almighty. You know I got it, you know I'm a legend. You know I'm the one, I do not come in second. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. Call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
Oh, my God.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Flush to his right.
Oh, he didn't sack him.
Taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
My nigga did not sack. He just floated it.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Oh, that's just not fair. Got room to run. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of the shot quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 14. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You want to run that mug, huh?
They go play action now. Lawrence. The open net.
Oh, come on.
Complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd.
Oh, that was my zone.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points. But
a
nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he'll take this one in.
I think that was my zone.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jaguars drive down the field and score on the opening drive.
That nigga Lawrence is floating them hoes up.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
That's me. My bad, y'all.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Let him just float it up.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
There you go.
Gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you
Friday.
get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first
There you go, good.
His second read wasn't there, but he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Bro, y'all stop playing on my run game, bro.
There are touchdown runs and then there are touchdown runs.
I can run the ball.
And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation
I just like throwing
points.
it.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses. And he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you.
Yes, sir. You knew the play action was coming.
Tyus Bowser gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. Under pressure. Away.
Last game he had 2 sacks.
I said away.
Picked up right where he left off.
Brady spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly been dividends in what we've seen so far.
Oh!
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Well, you gotta get out of there, bro. Stanley not getting beat.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh,
And he
I
sneaks
got
his
that
way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. These two teams all tied after one. Second down and 8. Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Dobbins running out of the gun. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking. Ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That boy barely beat the tackle.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe get this game tied up.
My safeties on the ring.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they'll run here with ETN. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. A 1st down and more, ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Okay, bro.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, bring that back.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards.
Bring that back.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
So you a tricky motherfucker, bro. I don't know if you're going to run it.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Oh, shit. Hey. You don't try again.
A handoff for ETN.
We don't try
They'll
again.
have a gain of 3 to the 33.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits.
We got to get Winfrey
in the right
That's
place.
what's wrong. We ain't got Winfrey. That's my fault, team. That's my fault.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
That's mine. Come on. Stop playing with me.
Be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
Stop playing with me.
And the Ravens are going to take possession.
Can I be a superstar?
Touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt
We
about
wanna
it.
be
His coaching staff will be
superstars.
emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
cars.
2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, my God.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you're probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
No,
Now
go
he's gonna swing this one
forward.
out to his running back to give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They should have got more out of that, though. He was.
I know we should have got more.
You are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
What's up?
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
Let's go.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Yeah, let's try this play.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And down inside the 15 he goes.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
I got him right here.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Dobbins going to take the handoff.
Can't stop his own read.
He is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front.
He can't stop that zone read.
Tucker now to add the point after.
You gotta use them more. You gotta use them more.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
You switch like a pussy little bit.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Yeah,
he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Feel that. That's what he wants.
On play action, Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Yes, sir.
And going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Ain't that what Day them said?
So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, defend outside.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
You gonna let me burn you deep too, bro.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Let's try this play. I want to go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Malik McDowell there to make the tackle.
Myra, cut that TV off. Myra, cut the TV off.
Here's 2nd and 10.
My Wi-Fi work better. I mean, my internet gonna work better now, baby. You look like a nigga run, man.
They go play action
with
like Jackson. That's
complete
to his receiver, Bateman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost
you need to respond when people talking to you.
Offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, it's a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Get him out of there.
On 1st down, Dobbins.
Get him out of there.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
We get him.
So
wow,
let's
there's
see
2
about
on
the
you,
call.
Stanley.
So that one will be accepted.
That's 2 on you, Stanley. Get the fuck out of my face, Stanley. Oh, let's get loose.
That's out.
Get a field.
And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look,
get a field.
Step aside.
Oh, he got 1 safety. Yeah, he burnt this touchdown. This TD, fam.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Watch out.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, give me that.
Throw right side here.
Oh, get up. Get loose.
Now he's going to get this all the way down.
Get loose, bro. Stop playing with me.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson.
Stop playing with me,
you see
bro.
him in the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen.
Oh,
and
cover
his
2.
receivers took advantage.
Whole shot.
That's this one fly toward the back
Cover 2. Whole shot.
That'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Tucker now for the extra point.
Kelsey said, I got my swagger bag.
He knocks it through.
I got my swagger bag, baby. No, nigga, I'm not kicking with you.
Tucker now to kick it
Nigga,
away.
high. Not your hot ass. Oh.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. You gonna come out here running, bro? You can't.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the left side with ETN.
Hey, my team.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Go get him away.
Go
get him away.
Can't find anywhere
Go get him away.
And he goes down.
Press these niggas.
Delvey away. In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Press these niggas, bro. Go get him.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. They're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. Look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
You don't even know where to go.
Wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they
What's up, fat girl? He don't even know what to do.
They'll get away from the run.
Tell him. He don't even know what to do.
With it,
You know
but the
what I'm
results,
saying? I don't know. Just tell him, dude. He don't know what to do.
You know what you do.
Yeah. Fuck.
2nd and 11.
You don't know what to do, baby. He flustered.
Now Lawrence.
Nope. Here they come. Nope. Here they come.
And their struggles continue here. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He doesn't know what to do,
An
baby.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Draw.
Lawrence, now this is ETN.
Get your gaps.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Bro, I feel my gaps, bro. No, I'm gap sound.
Now
I'm gap sound.
Here for the Jags.
What's the thing?
From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good.
We got sound, bro. We coached that over here.
Down to 18.
Head coach especially.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take.
Oh, he said, I want a record.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return.
They put the fix on, bro. I'm going to need
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You know, you force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
He killed my dude. Why he killed my dude like that?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
What you want? Cover 2? You want cover 2?
They'll run with Dobbins, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll take it in the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard
Boy,
touchdown. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Ooh. Man, get these bombs out this AFC, bro. What's up?
And the lead is up to 18 now.
I ain't gonna beat your ass next.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Sorry, ass niggas got me playing this shit. Man, we should have played last night.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let me go over here so I can talk shit to this nigga. Sorry, ass
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Don't catch it, don't work.
Go deep for Chark.
Oh, the nigga Wall Street.
They're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore
Come
territory.
on.
It's a big play for the Jaguars.
I'm tired of that. Who is that? That's Marlon. Oh, he clipped him. He clipped him. Come on, Rev. You got to call that pick route, bro. They run a pick route.
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. Now ETN.
Blow that nigga up.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Lawrence.
Make a play.
Get this out to the flat for ETN.
Make a play.
And he'll be brought down
this
time at the 5-yard line.
You gotta make.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in the open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball.
Stay outside. Stay outside.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway.
Stay outside. He can't cut back.
He pushes way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's Lawrence.
We playing it. Clean him up. We playing good defense in this video game.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Look, he got to get field goals. He can't even score in the red zone. Man, he can't even score in the red zone.
The kick by Elliott is good.
What?
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for
Yeah, he didn't give
You're
up.
exactly right about
I'm
that.
still scoring, bro. This is all I got to do.
To take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Dude called me Urkel, baby. Now I got to kick his ass. He called me Urkel, now I got to kick his ass.
Offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first
now I got me.
This is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Now I got where I'm at.
Every defensive staff harps
now I got
on explosive plays.
That's what they say.
Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play.
Oh, get in there. Now I got a pole. I'm running it up.
His 11th
Could you waste my time?
And the Ravens are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th
Now I got a pole, baby.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take a short field goal.
I like that, Coach. It's out of whack. Break on that.
You know, coaches look at these
break on that.
As a last resort,
yeah, we're
right? To them, that's not how
a drive
you're supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
He said you don't get the big stuffed animal on that.
That's bottom shelf material.
Ooh. He's scared. Look at him. Scared. What you scared of? Okay, I got it.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point
he's going to stay out there anyway. Just
so they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there.
You ain't no good, bro.
Didn't it? An open receiver. Ball's put on.
You just not good. You chose him.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this
that was
to
your
19,
you chose
so
him.
Probably should have opted for the touchdown.
I didn't choose them. Bruh, I just it'd be easier if I had the Jags.
For this next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put
That's
the
cap.
pedal to the metal.
That's what they call cap.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't
Rap cap.
I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to
you're going to get to the playoffs, bro. At least you get to play in the playoffs. How about that?
It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious.
At least you get to play in the
playoffs. It
playoffs.
does, because oftentimes
some dudes don't even get to make
to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Some dudes don't even
2
get to
minutes
make
left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, they certainly had success
throughout
this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, got him with the stop and go. Got him with the hezzy.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over.
What?
He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got him on the run.
Yeah, this
you should have seen his hezzy. I got
You're
him.
exactly right. Second half with the lead.
The
this is
hezzy.
when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The hezzy.
It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation.
Throw, baby.
You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Throw, baby.